I think both of us, it was very emotional. The first conversation I wanted to have after I received the news was with my parents, and wanted to thank them for everything they had done for me. But seriously, a dream come true, and we're really excited for the opportunity that will present itself very soon.
Yeah, it's a huge honor. Obviously, when we got the call, it feels amazing. This is something that you dream about since you're a little kid, that you work for your whole career, and to be able to, obviously through the back, in the back of our head this whole year, it was kind of on our mind. And so to be able to know that we're part of the group is amazing, and it's an incredibly special group. So we're just excited to get to Qatar.
All right, thanks, guys. A reminder, if you have a question for either Jordan or Cristian, please go ahead and hit that raise hand function button to get in the queue. Jayda Evans, you are next. Go ahead.
Thank you. Congratulations to both of y'all for this huge achievement. Wanted to ask, a two-parter for the both of you. First of all, what do you feel pushed you over the edge to earn being named to the team? And then also with the Be the Change initiative that the team has, how do you feel about, basically being told to focus, or being told by FIFA officials to focus on football, but also having that social justice initiative that you guys started with the national team?
For me, specifically, I feel that my role has been cemented for me over the last couple of years. So understanding that role, embracing it, competing every day in training, understanding that, look, I might not see the field, but what type of teammate can I be? How can I keep competitive, trainings competitive? And then when I get that opportunity to, grab it and do well with it. And, that's been my mindset going into each and every camp. And, I'm just really thankful that now I get to enjoy being part of the squad, and, still continuing to have that same role.
Yeah, I think for like Cristian mentioned, we've both been there kind of since the beginning when Greg took over. And so understanding the system, how he wants us to play, I think we both, have a grasp on that, which was helpful. I think having this camp that we went to last week and being in there with the group, just getting tuned up was really important, keeping our fitness up. But yeah, just over the years, I think we've been a part of the group, and just to know, like I said, that we're part of the group going to Qatar is incredibly special. And then, yeah, I think Greg mentioned this as well. It's just a balance between going over and obviously focusing on playing in our games, but bringing that Be the Change message and shedding light on the social issues that are going on over there. So for us, it's just trying to bring that Be the Change message over, while also focusing on the game, of course.
All right, next question, we'll go over to Henry Bushnell. Henry, go ahead.
Thanks, Alex, and congrats, Jordan and Cristian. Just when exactly did you guys find out that you were on the roster, and what was your mindset going into the call? Like, did you have a sense that it was going to be good news, or did you legitimately have no clue?
Yeah, I think for me specifically, I didn't really have a clue. You don't want to play the guessing game, but at the same time, you don't want to sway your mind with one way or the other. You always plan for the worst, at least I do. And, and I got the call, and it felt so much better because I planned for the worst. So, that was my mindset going into this weekend. We found out on Sunday, and believe me, that Sunday was a great day for both of us.
Yeah, it was incredible. Greg FaceTimed us and let us know, and it was a really emotional moment, obviously, for both of us. And I think for both of us, we maybe I can't, well, definitely can speak for Cristian with this as well, but we both put everything that we had into it, and so when we were looking and waiting for the call, we knew that we had done everything possible and given everything that we had to try to make the team. And then when we got the call and said we made it, obviously it just made everything better. But I think knowing that you did your best and did everything that you could, what was helpful going into the call, but the nerves were definitely still there.
All right, next question. We'll go over to Jeremiah Oshan. Go for it, Jeremiah.
You guys have made it known that you're good friends. I mean, how surreal is that to be going to your first World Cup, not just with a bunch of guys who you've made relationships with over the years, but with someone that you know as well as you know each other, and that you are, actual friends.
Yeah, it's cool. I think obviously we're really good friends, and I think I told this story before, but when Christian and I played against each other in college, he beat me out for freshman of the year, which he loves to tell that story. But I messaged him after, and I said congrats, and we both said hopefully we play together someday, and ended up playing for the Sounders. It's been amazing. But to go to a World Cup, looking back on that message, is pretty surreal to know that we're going to a World Cup together with a guy that obviously is a teammate, but a great friend as well. So it's super special for both of us.
Yeah, I think for me, growing up or maturing together has been such a huge honor, and seeing each other's growth, both on and off the field, seeing each other struggle, seeing the highs. I think that's what makes this so much more satisfying, is, going to battle each and every day with your brother. And now you get to enjoy the experience, as well as battle it out in Qatar and fulfill those dreams that we both had for a very long time.
Jackson Felt, did you have a follow-up, and seeing your hand still raised?
Yeah, really quick. Cristian, we talked about this potentially happening earlier in the year and after you came back from injury, but going through that injury process like you did earlier this year and working back from that, does it make it more sweet having gone through it just a couple months ago and going through all that? When you were going through that, were you concerned that this wasn't going to happen?
Yeah, there's a lot of doubt going into your mind when you get surgery, unfortunately, but having a good support system definitely encouraged me, and having a lot of motivation to get back. I was pushing to get back, for the Sounders to make the playoffs, and obviously the United States and making the World Cup squad was part of the bigger picture as well. But there's always doubt in your mind whether you think you can make it or not, when you're going through so much pain and rehabbing, and at times not even getting better. And Jordan has dealt with it plenty of times, and it puts life into perspective, and you get appreciation for the everyday things that you do, like walking up the stairs. And for me, that was going through my head, and thinking that if I can give myself a chance and fight my way back and work extremely hard and give every ounce of energy into rehab and getting back onto the field, I was going to give myself the best chance of making the squad. And to this day, I still have no regrets with how much hard work that we put into this. And I'm just really thankful that I had the support system that I had for it.
Thanks, guys. Congrats to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jayda, did you have a follow-up?
Yeah, I did. If you guys could share a little bit of what's the schedule for you now, and on the lighter side, what do you have to make sure that you pack for Qatar?
We're hopping on a flight in a couple hours here and heading over to Qatar, so we'll be over there tomorrow. I know we're both really excited. Just looking forward to being there and getting the whole experience started. And for me, we play a lot of cards, and I was tasked with packing the cards, so I brought the cards on this trip. So that was an important one.
I'm in charge of the iPad for Red Zone.
All right, we'll close with one last one here. Felipe Maqueda, I think you have one in Spanish, which is totally fine as long as Cristian is willing. Jordan, I'm not sure if you're taking questions today in Spanish, but Felipe, go ahead.
Gracias, Alex. Cristian, rápidamente, ya lo contestaste en inglés, pero me gustaría en español. ¿Cuáles son tus emociones en este momento? Segundo, ¿cuándo supiste que fuiste llamado? Y tercero, si sentiste que después de salir de la lesión tenías el tiempo suficiente para que fueras llamado a la selección. y pues tus emociones.
Sí, pues después de la operación sabía que todavía tenía una chance, pero tenía que trabajar duro para llegar y bueno, la verdad estoy muy contento que puse tanto esfuerzo para regresar y bueno, ahorita estoy bien contento, la verdad, para ir a mi primer mundial con mis hermanos y me llamó Greg el domingo diciendo que hice el equipo y pues dándome gracias por todo el esfuerzo que tuve en estos años, pero muy contento, muy feliz, bien orgulloso de la oportunidad y ojalá podamos ser muy bien ahí.